Hi, Kaya. This is Tammy Patzer. I'm been really busy, but I wanted to get this made for you. You'll find that this is really easy to use, this WordPress blog. Right now, I have it located at this address here. And what this is at my host, and this is how it looks before we point your name. Once we point the name, this will not show. So you'll want to go here, and I sent this to you in an email. So you'll just click on this and it'll open, and you'll put in username is going to be just admin, and then this is the password. So what I'll do here is I'll just copy this, and I'll actually start here. You just click on this and it takes you to what is called the dashboard. And what's really cool about this is it is very simple to use. If you look here, here's your dashboard. This is the name of your blog. Posts, media, links, pages, comments. Right now, what we're concerned with for you are posts and pages. Eventually, you can explore appearance, plugins, users, and all of this. But for right now, all you really need to be concerned about are your posts and later pages. I have made a couple posts, so just click here. And these are the first two that I've made. And what I did is I just went and pasted these out of your original website. So here's your title. The author is Family Creations Adoptions. Category right now is Adoption Solutions. These are your tags: Adoption Information, Adoptions Florida, Bradenton Adoptions, Child Placing Agency, spelled that wrong, need to fix that. License Adoption Agency or licensed, these can all be added to. This is your SEO title, keywords, and description. Every post you make, you'll want to add an SEO title, keywords, and description. This is the information that gets picked up by the search engines. So this is important. I have already added this plugin, and I'll show you exactly where to fill this out. So everything you do, you will always want to do your SEO title, SEO keywords, and SEO description, and it'll be automatic that the search engines will find you. Here's another one, family adoptions. There's a typo there, and we can go in and fix that. Right now, this says uncategorized. I'll show you how to add a category. There are no tags. I'll show you how to do that. And then this has a publication date, and again, it needs SEO, keywords, and description. So how you do this is if you want to create a new one, you would just click here on Add New right here. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and go into this one here. So it's already created. I click on Edit, and it opens up, and this is actually one that I actually copied and pasted in from your website. Okay, so again, here's your Add New. The first thing you would do is type in a headline, just exactly what you want it to say. There's that typo, so I can fix it. Okay, then as you go, you can update. Over here, updating is the same as save as. Okay, if you notice also here, this looks kind of like a Word document. So this does the same thing: bold, italic. This will strike through. This will give you lists, numbered lists, quotations. This is your alignment. And if you want to make a link, this is where you would highlight something. And if you notice that made it open, and you would click on that, you could actually create a link here, which you'll want to do. That will help you. Okay, and then of course this is the photo. I just clicked on it. I opened it up again. This was the original photo, and I say I can move it around. And right now I'm going to just put it back to where it was. Again, for keyword optimization, you'll want to put titles on these. So let's put Family Creations Adoptions birth mother help, something like that. Whoops, I'm sure that didn't save. Family creations, adoptions, birth mother help. And then put a caption, and I typically put the same thing. And then of course you can also link this to something if you wanted to link that to information, and then of course update. And when I updated it, notice how it added that under the photo. And if I want to change that, it's not going to let me change it. Anyway, you can play with this. There it is. Obviously it did not do anything. And again, if you don't want that to show, you can just update it and it puts it back. So that's just how you can work with photos. This particular item, right now we're in visual. You can go to HTML. So visual over here. And again, this is a large photo. And again, if you want to shrink this, like I said, I took this from your website, so you'll want to play with some of these things. Again, you can do the titling, and it made that smaller, so that actually would make that look a little better. Update, and every time you update, the cool thing is, look what happens. Go view your post, and you can see your post. So this is what the post actually looks like on the site. Also, I had to take this from your other website, so it may look a little bit distorted, but I am not a graphic artist, so if you want to do this, you'd have to have a graphic artist actually create this in the proper proportion, but I don't think it looks bad. I did add the phone number here, but if you want that to look better, you need a graphic artist who can manipulate this in the proper format, because this is a specific size header that you need. Also, this is your title, and we actually I need a catch line that I can put in here at the top, but it's just a very clean look. And also, if you notice here, you can go to the next posts, it lets you do that, and there's some other things I can add, but I wanted to just get this started so that you can put content in it and I can improve this. But this just shows you what you have here, and you have information, and we can also include more information off to the side here. But this is a start that you can start filling up with content so that you can start driving traffic from this site to your other site, and of course right here's what you want, and this site will get picked up by the search engines. People will be able to read it, and I'll also put in a contact box so that people could ask you for information. Again, I wanted to get this started for you so that you can start filling in the blog information on the side so that it starts working for you. I can also add, once you have videos, we'll be able to add videos to this and other content. Again, as you see, it's very easy. It's not like your other website that you have to go in and you're pretty much stuck with what you have. I can do quite a few things with this, and there's a lot of things that you can actually play in. My main concern is just play in the posts and the pages. Don't try to go into the back end until you learn more. But let's go back to the dashboard. So you just go back to the dashboard, and again, there's the two posts. They are currently published. I wanted to show you how to add the SEO. Let's go back into this. Again, it's pretty simple. Over here is your format, and you could click through these, and just as you click through them, update, and then go look at your page to see what it looks like. Over here are your categories, and obviously you do not want them to be uncategorized. You want them to have categories. To add a new category, you just click here, and you could add a category. Let's see, adoption solutions. Maybe we'll have a category called family creation Q&A. This is just an example. Add new category. So now you have those categories. And then post tags. Every post should have tags, and these should be keyword tags like what you've already done. So this would be family creations, private adoption agency, licensed by state of Florida is a nice tag. Child placing agency is another. Okay, and I'll show you, don't play with the featured images quite yet, but again, once you do that, update and view post, and what you'll see are here, if you see this, this is your categories and here's your tags. And what will happen with this information, this helps the search engines find you. Notice this is a comment. This is just a general comment, and we can go in and just delete this, but this just shows you what a comment. So what I'll do is I'll just move this to the trash, and it should eliminate that. So now this is what someone could do, is leave a comment. I am very interested in receiving, let's say, information. Thank you for this blog post. Okay, so post comment, and there it is. And of course, I can set this so that the comments have to be approved, which they probably do have to be approved. But let's go back to our dashboard, and under comments right here, we can unapprove it so that it needs to be approved. And I actually can set that. I'll set that so that you have to approve the comments before they go live. Again, the dashboard is where everything is at, so you can just go back and look at this. This shows you comments that are pending. And again, the tag. Let's go back to our post. And of course, you can pause this at any time, but right here, all in one SEO pack, this is where you would put your title. So I would just copy and paste your title, and then I would take the first paragraph of whatever your post is about and paste it here, and then this is where your keywords come in. So family, if you notice right here, we have this, and those are some good words, and then of course you can add more to this related to your post. This is what will be picked up in the search engines, so this is an important part that you want to fill out for every post that you do. And remember, update is the same as save. And you can also publish. Here you can publish, you can have it for pending review, you can draft it. So if you needed someone to approve your post, you could do all the work, put pending review, and it wouldn't be published until it was approved. Then you just okay that. As far as visibility, you can set it for public, password protected, or private. And this little button right here, stick this post to the front page, will make this sticky, and it will actually make it so this post will always be at the top of the front page, even if there are other posts. And then of course your publication date, you can adjust this for the future. Let's say that you want this for SEO purposes. So you want to write a bunch of posts and then set them so that one a day would come through, or 2 per week, or whatever it is that you would like. I suggest, if you really want this to work for you, that you set it so that you would be publishing a post once a day for at least 30 days. And then after that, you could go to once or twice a week, and you would get some really good traffic created on on this blog, especially if you are producing high quality information. Remember, I told you about producing high quality information by going out and finding information about adoptions. For example, news about adoptions is always very good. If laws are changing, since you're a national adoption agency, you could actually have create posts about the laws of adoption for every state. So you have pretty much unlimited content options with this. And again, it's really easy. It's literally whatever you put into this box, put a title on it, SEO it, and publish it. And it is available right now on the web. Okay, so somebody could find this right now, and it's very simple. So that's just some of the things. Let me show you a couple things that you want to do when you're editing. Right here, this box right here, we want to put this is a see more, so that you can get more posts on a page, and it also is intriguing. People will want to go see more. That will also help you. So I'll go ahead and update that. Also, if you wanted to add original photos, again, I just copied and pasted these. Here's your upload insert button. Go here and you can upload images from your computer, from a URL, or from a media library. So for example, I made that logo for you earlier. So here's the logo, and I just went select files and then I pulled it in, and then this shows me I can edit it. So here's different ways to edit it. And then of course, let's call this a better name than what I had it. Family Creations Adoptions Header, because that's actually what it is. And again, if I were inputting this, I could do that. You can make it a thumbnail, medium, large, or full size, and insert it into the post. Right now I'm just saving it. So now this is living in my media library, and if I want to see it, I can just push the button, fill it in, and if I want to add it to a post, any post I make, let's go make a new post, add new, and let's just do this just for show and tell purposes. Go to the media library, and it shows different things. So there I am, and I'm going to go ahead and just insert it as insert into post. There it is. That is now inserted into the post, and if I were to save that as a draft, which means nobody can see it, I can still preview it, and there, that's what it looks like. There. Again, up here, edit post, I can add a headline here. And I suggest that you play with this, if to practice, so that way if something disappears, you won't feel bad if you forget to save it. Here again is where you'd put your title. So you'd want to put your title here. And then of course your description here. And then your different tags here, and again, save your draft. And you always want to have a category other than uncategorized. And if you want to choose from tags, I've already made some, and you can add new ones, and then you just say add, and you can save draft. And again, I'm not publishing this one, I'm just saving it as a draft. That's why it says save draft. But again, if I want to change that, I can do that at any time. I can set the visibility, and of course most will be public. And then if I want to publish it at some point in time, I can do that. But right now I'm just saving this as a draft. So that's how you make a post and add categories and post tags. The one thing I wanted to also show you is, if you see here, it says pages. A page is like your permanent things. It will show up in the top in your menu. So that's why if you look at this page, About Us, Family Creations Adoptions, Again, you can SEO each page, and you can go in here and you can add more tags. I left you, this will be an assignment for you to do to help you learn how to do it. And again, I published it. And again, if we want this to be, this is public, password protected, or private. Pages you cannot make sticky because they're a page. And in this particular case, I have the sidebar template. So let's go look and see what a sidebar template looks like. Again, this is a page. This is what a sidebar template looks like, and this one gives you the sidebar down the side, which I think is what we'll use because I want to add your Facebook and your Twitter over on this side and some comments. So as this blog grows, this will fill out down the side. And of course, here's your content. And notice now you have a little menu bar because this is a page. So you have your home page, which has your blog posts going down the page. This page, it stands by itself. And again, edit page, go back up here. And let's go take a look and see what a showcase template looks like. I'll update that. And let's go view the page. This is a show place template. So if you notice, there is no sidebar, but it shows your entire post here. Let's go back and let's look at what a default template looks like. Update, view page. This is your default. So you don't have a sidebar, it's just in the center and there's nothing on the sides. So I think I'm going to use the sidebar template for now, and right now that I think will work for our purposes, especially since we're trying to see what it looks like. Again, view the page, and there it is, our sidebar and our story there. So right now most people will not find this because I don't really have it open yet, but I want to aim your names to this site so that people will be able to find it and we can promote it on your site. Now, what you want to do is practice making posts and pages. If you have some pages that you'd like, you can actually imitate the pages from your actual website just by cutting and pasting them and moving it to this WordPress site. So you will, it can have similar or same content on it, but of course the blog posts will be posts are something that you should create a fresh original content on a regular basis. So if you have any questions, I'm not available until probably Thursday afternoon this week, but I will be able to talk to you. Send me email and let me know. But I think this should get you started. And if you want to do anything else, it's really simple. Again, media is where you would upload photos. So even if you have photos and you don't quite know how to insert them, just go ahead and upload them into the media, or if you have graphics, upload them and then I can help you insert them later. But I think you're going to find that with your knowledge, you'll probably do pretty well here. So I'll sign off for now. So I hope that this helped you. And again, when you come in, you would just do admin and then your password and log in. And of course, that probably wasn't your password. If you lose the password, I think it'll come to me, but I will actually, once we're rolling, I'll make it so that you get all of the information here. But again, this is the address for now, and then once I point everything over, this actually will show up under your official name. So I will sign off right now, and we'll talk later. Thank you.